Following a public sensitization session Chimeza last month in Mubende town by Vision Group's partners in promoting access to justice for the downtrodden, the 3,000 victims who had been cruelly evicted using Uganda police and later coopting another armed group in occupying the 1¼ square mile land went ahead to petition Chief Justice Bat Katurebe, seeking justice and the release of their leaders who have been detained incommunicado without trial for almost a year. The city tycoon one George Kawesi starting laying claim to the 808 hectares in the municipality in 2016 after allegedly buying it from a previous title holder and started issuing eviction notices to the families living there. The victim claimed they were being offered a flat shillings 100,000 per acre in compensation regardless of the developments on the land, mostly houses, food and cash crops that most of them rejected.
Walika mwanyi, bitoke, byonna byali kutaka lye tukoleddeko. Tikanze nalinako yikatano.
Ze batuwa emwanyi tuzisimbe naye omusajja yakabala emwanyi zaffe zonna ze batuwa nga bo aba government kati ne tulaba nti ebintu bya government tebitugasa.
Awange waliwo eka nyanga ekemu ya mwanyi eka bilinga za bitoke lusuku.
Last year in August, fighting broke out when workers of the tycoon reportedly attacked the residents at night and started knocking down their houses. During the resistance, one of the tycoon's workers sustained fatal injuries, and when police came in, the whole 1¼ square miles was declared a crime scene, and those identified as the leaders of the 3,000 were charged with murder. To date, police officers maintain that villages are a crime scene and have chased our team of journalists from the area where a UPDF detachment is also deployed. Scores of houses on the land have been destroyed, and the last of the evictees' food, especially matoke, is being harvested by the teams planting maize on the purported crime scene. The matoke is eaten and also sold. Our teams have witnessed vehicles ferrying the victims' matoke to the markets.
Emmere yasooka okukula obumondo obuzungu bijanjalo lumonde abasirikale be babikungula byonna ne babirya era twabalabanga nga babiyisaawo. Kati kasooli omugagga yennyini Kaweesa ye yamukungula.
Kaweesa yalimirawo kasooli ate yakungula ne kasooli waffe n'ebyanjalo byaffe kubanze nagende wa Kaweesa nga ewe wali kasooli muyitirivu emotoka zibadde zimusombayo waffe gwe twali twalima nga zimuteeka ewuwe.
Mubende District Chairman Chibuka Francis Amoti is quite bitter and says the judiciary has let down the people by keeping the evictees' leaders, numbering about 20, out of reach from their families and non-producing them in court.
Abasibe nga Nantubiro yatwaliddwa Fort Potro, abamu badde bagamba baabase nedda baabakyusiza olw'embeera y'abantu gye bataddewo okuvuma okuvoola abasirikale ba prison n'ebitongole ebikola ku mateeka mu district eno.
Tebuliwo obwenkanya, singa babaddewo obwenkanya, singa tirisiti babaleeta mu kooti ne tubalaba nti bagenda basalira oba baleese waliwo omusango gw'abavunaano gw'amaanyi naye tetukati n'essaawa yakaka nti tetumanyi omusango omutuufu.
Several attempts to get comments from the District Divisional Police Commander Martin Okoyo have been futile as he's repeatedly held up in meetings. It is double tragedy for many of the evictees who have been resettled on the land by a coffee planter who had evicted them somewhere, but other evictees have lived on the land for generations. Representing the victims, Aaron Kiza of Kiza and Mogisha Advocate says many of the victims had gardens of coffee and eucalyptus trees on their land, but with no reasonable compensation offered, Kawesi in late 2018 ordered these residents and their families to immediately vacate.
Gezako mwega namugamba lwaki tonzikiza ngende wakiri nkungula ebintu ebyo abaana ku ssomero babagoba nangamba nindaako bwe ndiba nfunye obudde nja kujja.
Abaddayo bagamba baabakuba emiggo nga bagenza okunoonyayo akawogo ak'okulya.
The lawyers say they filed a case at Mubende High Court Miscellaneous Cause number 1 of 2019 on behalf of Setimba's family and other victims of the illegal eviction seeking justice, but that some of his clients in prison have been blocked by prison officials from swearing additional evidence in support of the petition. The evictees' July 4th petition of the Chief Justice Bat Katurebe seeks his urgent intervention into the matter after they accused the judge of being biased. Through their lawyer, they accused Justice Mulangira of adopting strong procedure that compels the applicants to file submission before the completion of the pleadings and before conferencing. They requested Katurebe to cause the reallocation of the application to an impartial judge to handle the matter, direct the judge not to proceed with the matter, and that if possible, and cause the transfer of the hearing to Kampala. On July 8, 2019, Katurebe wrote a letter to Mulangira notifying him about the complaint he had received from the lawyers and asking him to his response so that he could reply them. The evictions were upheld despite a December 2018 warning by President Yoweri Museveni to landlords who take advantage of the illiteracy of bona fide Bibanja occupants and continue to illegally evict them from their land. And on 9th June, the president, in his Heroes Day address to the nation, reiterated that bona fide Bibanja holders cannot be evicted against their will and can reject compensation offers. In December 2016, Museveni appointed a commission of inquiry headed by Justice Catherine Bamgemerere to probe an array of issues pertaining to land sector in Uganda.